Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Virgo, this is your December 2020 reading. I'm sorry that this is slightly late. I know December is almost more than halfway over. I've been having very interesting technical difficulties, and I had to delete the video that I had previously recorded for you guys. Super annoying. And I have no idea like why I was having those issues, but it seems like the issue is no longer a problem. So hopefully this works out. So yeah, so sorry about that, you guys. But these messages that I give you, it's not necessarily always about predictions of what's going to happen in this month, of any month. It's just about messages and gifts and lessons that the universe or your spirit guides or your creator will leave behind for you moving forward into the next month, and in this case the next year. Okay, so let's go ahead and see, Virgo, what the universe has in store for you guys for the month of December 2020 moving forward into the next year. Okay, month of December 2020 for my Virgos, all my beautiful Virgos, for the month of December. Month of December 2020 for my Virgos. Virgo for December 2020. Virgo, December 2020. Okay, we have South Node. Don't let your past hold you back. There's something here, Virgo, that there are those of you who have been holding on to something, or holding on to what someone that maybe could be your parents, could be your siblings, could be anybody, your ex, maybe a past relationship or a relationship that you're in now, where maybe you're with someone currently who in the past or just constantly made you feel as if going after something or living life to the fullest was ignorant or stupid or illogical. Or maybe there's someone who has fear as a way of living in a fear-based mindset. So whenever you whenever you decide to do something that is bigger than what you would normally do or what that person would normally do, they may say, oh, be careful, you don't want to do that, you know, you don't want to get yourself into this, or so and so did this and you don't want to end up like them. There's some type of fear-based thinking here in regards to wanting to do something bigger for yourself. For others of you, this is past life, because this is the South Node that was being, you know, it does represent the past in general. But for some of you guys, you may not really understand why you have certain fears. You may have had these fears since you were very little, or when you were a baby. Maybe you've just had this way of thinking, and it has nothing to do with your family. It doesn't really have anything to do with how you were raised. It comes from a place where you can't really explain it, and that's probably because it is your South Node is your past life, and there are still some fears that you may have to reach back into your past life, Virgo, and find out, okay, what is it that's still, for those of you who believe in past lives and you believe in how that affects everyone around you and how it affects you, you know, you can look into that as well. So for those of you who want to know more about your past life, look into your South Node, okay, on your natal chart. All right, for my Virgos, for all my Virgos for the month of December 2020. For December 2020, what messages, universe, spirit, what is it that you would like Virgos around the world to understand from the month of December 2020? For Virgos, December 2020. It says planning, patience, cooperation. Something's telling me to pull another one. Give me 1 second, you guys. So we have the trickster. All right, Virgo. So what I'm seeing here is you or someone else you or they want things to be a certain way. A way that's comfortable. Or there's a certain type of vision that you have. There could be someone here who is tricking you into believing that there's no way that you can become more, or that you can do more, or that there's no more to life than what you already have. Don't be tricked by people's fears, and don't be tricked by your own fear, right? Don't be fooled into believing that you don't deserve better. Because sometimes the trickster is not always other people. Sometimes it's our own thoughts and ideas, right? That fool us into believing that if I don't get this done at this in a certain amount of time, I'm never going to be able to reach that. So I get the sense that there are those of you who feel like you're on a deadline. Yes, people say life is short, but sometimes on a universal scale, yes, our lives are very short as human beings. But when you live in the moment and you're patient with yourselves, you're patient with the universe, you let time take its course, you do what you're supposed to do within a 24-hour time frame without feeling like you're rushing time or you're trying to beat time at its own game or its own pace. That's when things start to feel as if you have to be on a deadline. You have to have children at a certain time, or you have to get married at a certain time. You know, you have to get the career, the job, the car, whatever, the house at a certain time. That's not really living. That's trying to live up to a certain expectation based on what society says is supposed to be success and prosperity. Don't believe it, Virgo. Don't believe it. It's not going to do you any good, right? Slow down. Focus on in the moment. Work together with the universe. Work together with your own thoughts and what it is that you want. Find a group of people who are actually, or a person who's actually going to support you in what it is that you want to create for yourself, right? So let's see what the tarot has in store for you guys. What the tarot has to say about your December 2020 messages as we move on into the next year, you guys. For Virgos. December 2020. Virgo. December 2020. The Emperor wanted to show himself. So this definitely represents independence. This definitely represents you doing your own thing. Doesn't matter what everyone else. The Emperor doesn't care what everyone else is doing. He or she does what they want to do. Some of you guys are dealing with an emperor, or an emperor. The Emperor here, some of you guys are dealing with an Aries. Others of you are dealing with supervisors or managers or management, or maybe you're a supervisor or a manager. You're your own boss. You have your own business, or you want to open up your own business. Others of you could be dealing with your father or a grandfather, an uncle, an older sibling. Some of you guys are dealing with someone of masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man. Okay, it could be a woman as well. But there's someone here who doesn't necessarily understand how to think outside the box, how to do exactly what they want to do and live life to the fullest. They may have certain rules of how to live life or how to be successful. But Virgo, you don't have to have that square mindset, right? Okay, we have the World, Capricorn energy. We have the Six of Pentacles, more Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, and then we have the Four of Elixirs, Four of Cups here. So somebody has become stagnant or just kind of been pondering about what it is that you want. You've made plans in your head but never actually moved on with it. Some of you guys want to travel with the World card here. Some of you guys you have a fixed sign that you're dealing with, a Taurus or Aquarius, a Taurus, a Leo, or a Scorpio, or you have one of those in your chart, but this can also represent Capricorn. Now with the Six of Pentacles here, there is more that you want to offer the world. Some of you guys are not really being supported here. Or what it is that you're dreaming about, you're not actually putting in the effort. Therefore, there is nothing that's coming in for you. So if you want, like, let's say you want, it's like you want to buy something. You want to buy a shirt or whatever. But what does it take for you to buy that shirt? It takes you having money. Having the right amount of money to buy that shirt. How do you get that money? You go to work. You get a job, right? You save your money. And therefore you can have the means to buy that shirt. If you don't have any of those things and you didn't take those necessary steps to get that shirt, you can't have the shirt, right? So that's with life. If you want $1 million, or you want a car, you want to date, you want to get married, what are you doing? What steps are you taking to actually get to that point? And if there is someone surrounding you who is keeping you from taking those steps, or if there is some fearful thoughts that's keeping you from taking those steps, Virgo, there is no one else to blame but you. Whether it's, even if it's another person who's trying to keep you back and trying to lie to you and trick you into thinking that, you know, because whoever this person is, if there's someone who's tricking you into believing that there is nothing more for you, that you can't be bigger, you can't go for bigger and better things, they're jealous. Okay, they already see where you can actually go in life and they're trying to stop you. They're showing you that you can be great before you even realize it, Virgo. Now, this is not another person. Even if it is another person, it's still, if you don't reach your goals, Virgo, it's no one else's fault but yours. If you really want what you want, there is no person that can stop you from going after what you want, right? So let's see what the World card is speaking to you about, Virgo. December 2020. Okay, we have the Tower, that Scorpio energy. So some of you guys are definitely dealing with a Scorpio here. This can also represent Mercury energy, so you could check out your Mercury to find out how that's affecting your personality and how you go after what you want. Yep, so a lot of Capricorn energy here. We got Taurus. Yep. So we have the Four of Blades. Okay, being a little bit lax in how you go after what you want. The Devil here, more Capricorn energy. So this has to do with material possessions. You're holding on to something, Virgo, and it could be material things. It could be there's something that you have to sacrifice or something you have to get rid of because it's becoming toxic. It could be a relationship. It could be a karmic situation or a karmic partner. We have the Empress here. And we have both the Emperor and the Empress. So some of you guys are looking to get married, or you're dealing with a father-mother dynamic where maybe there are some type of parental traditional views that are keeping you back from actually going after more in life. The Empress also represents self-love, but there's something that's blocking it. There's something that's blocking it here. Some of you guys actually want to connect with your feminine energy, your sexual energy, your sexuality, and there's something that's keeping you from that. Could be religion, could be how your parents will view it, how your family will view it, tradition, because we have the Ten of Pentacles here, Virgo. To gain more financially, materialistically, if you want luxury, some of you guys just want luxury, you want a certain lifestyle, but you're not willing to let go of something. In order to gain bigger and better, you have to let go of of other things that are holding you back. You have to let go of other things that are cluttering your space so that you can get bigger and better things. If you want a better wardrobe or you want to revamp your wardrobe, you have to get rid of things that are old and stale. And like if you can't fit the clothes anymore, you got to get rid of them and find clothes that you can fit, right? So whatever is cluttering your life, whatever is becoming toxic, Virgo, you got to get rid of it. Don't let someone convince you of, oh, you have to hold on to that, because if you let go of it, if it's a relationship as well, relationships are tangible. They're material. They're in a way like materialistic in a way, right? If there's a relationship that's more about like sex and it's not really about like your spiritual and emotional and psychological improvement and well-being, and happiness, it's not really going to work out for you when it comes to your happiness. You're just going to be settling, right? Don't settle. Get rid of there's a karmic situation that needs to end, okay? So whatever you went through in a past life, if it's with a partner, they're a karmic partner and you need to wrap things up with them so that you can find someone better, right? So let's see what the Six of Coins is speaking to you guys about for December 2020. Okay. We have the Nine of Coins. Independence. You want your independence. You want something that is so separate from what everybody else wants or what your family wants you to desire. But I feel like there's fear here, Virgo, of even speaking about what you really want, because you may fear that someone is going to be like, how dare you? Like, why do you think like that? Like, that's not how the family thinks, or that's not how other people think, or there's something wrong with you. Maybe you need to go, to a psychologist. Somebody may make you feel like you need help when you really don't. You just have wants and needs that other people may think is taboo or is wrong. But it's not wrong. Some of you, like, as long as you're not hurting anybody else or yourself, Virgo, like, I don't see that there's anything wrong with what you want in your life if it's bigger and better than what you have now. Yeah, see, we have the Knight of Elixirs, the Knight of Cups here. So there's Cancer energy. We have Temperance, Sagittarius, that's balance. Okay. We have the Four of Coins, that's security. And then we have the Seven of Blades, that's betrayal, but I feel like it has something to do with not really wanting to be truthful about what it is that you're thinking of or that you want. Because the Knight of Elixirs here is representing someone who goes after what they want. They wear their heart on their sleeves. Their heart is set on something and they go after it, right? Some of you guys are dealing with a Sagittarius, a Cancer, okay, or an Earth sign. But there could be somebody that you want to reconcile with, Virgo, and maybe there's people around you who are like, no, you don't want to be with that, or they don't want you to be with that person for whatever reason, but you still want this person and you're not really saying it. Others of you, there's something that you want to put in some type of effort into it because you know that it's going to yield fruit. It's going to yield beautiful gifts for you. But for some reason, you're not being honest. You're not being honest about, because that's the first step I feel for you, Virgo. You have to be honest. Now, there can be someone else who's not being honest with you. There's someone here who might be very deceitful, and they're holding you back. You can't hold on to them. You have to see the truth about them first, so that way you can let them go. You can't make excuses for this person. It doesn't matter who they are. Doesn't matter. Okay? So whatever excuses or lies or deceit that you're giving into here, Virgo, about someone else or about your life, you can't find your true independence and your true self-love if you're holding on to these lies, right? Go after what you want. And if there's someone holding you back from that, they gotta go. They can't go with you, right? No matter how hard that may be. All right, so we have the Four of Cups here. Four of Cups, December 2020 for Virgo. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Rods. So this is fire energy. This is no stopping you. Could be a fire sign that you're going to end up meeting. There's someone who's finally, or there could be a fire sign who really wants you to do better. They're going to help you. They can help you do better. Now, if this is not a person, this is a program. It could be a group of people. It could be a podcast. It could be like music that you listen to that boosts your motivation. right? There's a fire that will be lit inside of you, Virgo. Yep, we got the Knight of Elixirs again. It's that Cancer energy. It could be Pisces or Scorpio as well. Get up. It's time to get up. Don't remain asleep here, Virgo. Do not allow your spirit or your motivation or that fire to be put out. Don't put yourself to sleep. Temperance, again. Sagittarius, this is all about balance, about finding the passion and love for what you want. Some of you guys in your mind, maybe there's a block there psychologically, and you may, you know, maybe there's maybe meditation or therapy, counseling. But there's someone here who will definitely get through to you. They're going to finally get through, you know, break down that barrier, and you're going to help you break down that barrier in your mind so you can see, oh, this is not working for me. I need to do better, right? And we have the Queen of Coins once again. So this can be someone who's very successful. It could be a program. There's someone here or a certain type of gift that the universe wants to give you here, Virgo, if it hasn't given it to you already, for you to really invest in what you want. Yeah, we have the Five of Cups. So there's something about your past here, okay? Five of Cups representing the past disappointments, something that didn't work out in your past that you don't want to repeat. But Virgo, sometimes things have to go kind of bad before they can get better. So whatever it is that you have to let go of, let it go. It will serve you very well in the future. If you feel that things are just going bad in your life and nothing has ever gone well for you, there is something very deep and spiritual that has to do with your past life. It has to do with your past life. And you have to heal from that. Okay? But this can also represent your past when you were a child. It doesn't have to be your past life. You have to face whatever is in your past that has held you back subconsciously and psychologically. Once you face that and you come to terms with what's been going on and you hold yourself accountable or you hold other people accountable, this can be family. Some of you guys, this is family, where it's hard to hold family accountable. Family is everything to some of you, and tradition is something that's very scary to stand up to. But Virgo, tradition is just tradition. It's a human thing. The universe, your creator, they don't care about tradition. They care about your well-being. They care about how you grow and improve as a human being. For those of you who believe in the universe and angels and spirit guides, right? Tradition will not serve you for long. Okay, it's time for you to stretch your wings. It's time to spread your wings now, Virgo. Okay? Much love and light to all of you, Virgo. I wish you guys the very best of luck on this journey. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I hope to see you guys in your next reading next year. Take care, Virgo. Bye.